The King of Kings, the Heartbreak Kid, two forces set to meet in a 3 stages of hell match at Armageddon. The first fall, a knockdown drag-em-out.
Shawn Michaels, and look at what he's doing, King.
Yeah, he's mocking Ric Flair. That strut.
Not many people can mock Nate and get away with it. Oh, and Flair's livid. And Triple H trying to calm Flair down. Oh, the master of the mind games. Shawn Michaels. Oh, yeah.
What? Is the referee throwing? Oh, no. He's not only thrown Flair out of here, he threw him down on the ground.
Shawn Michaels, what a ploy by Michaels.
Oh, what about this? This match is underway, minus the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo!
This is the first fall in this match, and it is a street fight. No disqualifications, no countouts. The match will continue until one man either loses by pinfall or submission. Anything goes in a street fight.
Yeah, and with the abuse that both these men are likely to go through under these street fight rules, you got to believe that whoever wins this first fall is going to have a huge advantage.
Good point, King, because no matter how resilient both Triple H and Shawn Michaels are, whichever one loses this first fall may not be able to recuperate from the punishment he suffers in this street fight environment. Triple H, the #1 contender, seems to need to be the World Heavyweight Champion to even exist in WWE. He needs it to simply survive.
Well, that's Shawn Michaels' assumption. We heard Shawn Michaels say that about Triple H. And he certainly believes it. Well, that's what this is all about.
With Triple H wanting this title as badly as he does, you have to wonder if he's able to separate his will to be the World Heavyweight Champion from his personal animosity for the man he considered his best friend.
I don't know, Cole, but let me tell you one thing. I don't think Triple H just wants to beat Shawn Michaels. I think he wants to drag this thing out and embarrass him in the process. Well, nobody knows better than Triple H the damage that HBK's back has suffered throughout the years. Much of it at the hands of Triple H himself.
You got to wonder, King, how vulnerable is Shawn Michaels' lower back, and how crucial a factor will his back be in this match.
Well, it's got a big bullseye on it, that's for sure, and the cerebral assassin will take dead aim at it.
I can't believe Shawn Michaels coming back after 4 years, not only just to be good, but to be great, to become the World Heavyweight Champion, and quite frankly, I don't know of another athlete in the world that could have done that.
Well, we've seen Triple H come back from some great injury himself, Cole. I mean, a torn quadriceps, the trachea injury he sustained, survived. Survivor Series? Heck, you could probably cut Triple H's right leg off at the knee, and he'd still compete here tonight.
It's hard to put into words what this comeback for Shawn Michaels has meant for so many in the WWE Universe. Away from the ring for over 4 years, King, after severely injuring his back all the way back in 1998.
Well, I realize all that, but was it a smart decision for him to make this comeback? I mean, could it cost him his health in later years?
Well, it might, but it's something Shawn Michaels had to do. HBK is a proud athlete with the soul of a warrior.
Well, say what you will about his size and strength, but is there anyone smarter than Triple H? Nobody uses his mind in the ring more wisely than the cerebral assassin.
And sometimes it's an evil mind, King, but Shawn Michaels is no
I just realized I had my microphone muted this entire time. While I'm getting something, please listen to this copyright-free music. Alright guys, I'm back, thank you. Sorry about that. Where'd I put the remote? There you go. Oh boy.
He can be as controversial and break as many rules in the ring as anybody.
And with the cold, calculating mind of both Triple H and Shawn Michaels that we were talking about, a three-stage hell match becomes an unbelievably dangerous contest.
And the longer this match goes in this barbaric environment, the more it is going to be short his career and take more and more out of each man.
And there's no getting out of that. Man, I used to never see these heavyweights be king. That should do it right there.
Contested inside the steel cage.
Oh no!
To win the fall, you must win it by either pinfall or escape through the door or over the top. In either case of escape, both feet must touch the floor.
And look at the game. He's loading the ring with weapons.
Got some good old pasta. Oh boy. Player one is known Shawn Michaels, yes.
Before that cage came down, the game was smart enough to load the ring up with weapons he could use. Well, the referee might have made the biggest call of the match before the bell had even sounded when he ejected Triple H.
Wow, King, I didn't think we could see this. Talk about defying the odds. The roof's going to blow off this place.
Well, with the anything-goes nature of a 3 stages of hell match, from the chaos of a street fight to the steel cage to the ladder match, you can't help but think the rules favor Triple H.
Well, he is bigger and stronger of the two, King, but you're probably right. There's no way that size and strength advantage of the number.
What's he doing now? Oh, that's it. That is it. His ankle's got to be shattered.
And the offensive display by Shawn Michaels.
Oh no.
He almost took his head off with that lariat. What a kick that was.
Man, Triple H, what offense. Well, we've talked for years about Shawn Michaels' resiliency, his will to win. Still so strong after everything he's been through. And the supreme test of that will is right here in front of him.
HBK coming back and becoming the world champion is one of the great stories of all time in the WWE. And him retaining it here perhaps would even top that.
Big body slam, I love it. And did you hear the impact on that kick? After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet for the foreseeable future. Shawn, way too experienced to get caught by a sloppy move like that.
He saw that one coming.
This is such a perk.
This could do it.
Come on.
A sick neck breaker. And there's the release. His shoulders are down. 2.
Triple H, what offense.
Oh my God.
He can hit his opponent right here. Look at this. Couldn't spine buster. The game could be moments away from ending this. There's the cover. Can he do it?
There we go. Boom.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move.
Triple H for so long lived in the shadow of Shawn Michaels in the late 90s. I find it interesting that before Shawn Michaels was injured, Triple H had 2 title reigns. When Shawn Michaels got hurt and had to sit down for 4 years, Triple H had 10 title reigns.
Well, I think that what you just said proves Triple H's point. When Shawn Michaels went away, Triple H became the man. Triple H didn't care how he becomes a champion, as long as he is the champion.
Oh, yeah, good point, King, but he's got some serious work to do if he's going to become a champion tonight.
Give me a minute here. Who touched my spaghetti?
Pedigree. Triple H nails it again. And will this be it? 2, 3. Great reversal.
Hey, a table? Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
And again, he gets struck with that object.
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
He's got a nasty-looking object in his hand.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Triple H, the #1 contender, seems to need to be the World Heavyweight Champion to even exist in WWE. He needs it to simply survive.
Well, that's Shawn Michaels' assumption. Watch it!
Oh, stopped at the last second. Hear it.
Oh, my gosh, he stopped it. Man, I thought he was done for.
Triple H for so long lived in the shadow of Shawn Michaels in the late 90s. I find it interesting that before Shawn Michaels was injured, Triple H had 2 title reigns. When Shawn Michaels got hurt and had to sit down for 4 years, Triple H had 10 title reigns.
Well, I think that what you just said proves Triple H's point. When Shawn Michaels went away, Triple H became the man. Triple H didn't care how he becomes champion, as long as he is the champion.
Oh, good point, King, but he's got some serious work to do if he's going to become a champion tonight.
Oh, going to the top, high risk. Heads up, this guy's just getting worn out.
I can't believe Shawn Michaels coming back after 4 years, not only just to be good, but to be great, to become the world heavyweight.
This has been a punishing match. Hey, wait a minute. Look at what is Flair doing?
Flair has just opened the cage inside the cage.
Flair has no business being in that cage. That dirty SOB.
Well, he may regret getting in the cage if you ask me. Look at this.
Oh!
Now Ric Flair sits face first into that steel cage, and look at this. His face being grinded like a cheese grinder.
Shawn Michaels taking it today. Meanwhile, Triple H taking advantage of the distraction. With the pedigree, back body drop from Michaels. Sweet chin music.
Shawn Michaels with the sweet chin music on the Nature Boy, and now the Game and Nate are down.
And the game kicks out. Championship on the line.
Face first into the steel.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match. Will it be?
Triple H is still in this.
Oh, Shawn Michaels wants to inflict some punishment. He wants to humiliate Triple H. There's a cover. He's going to take another chance. No!
Wow. How good is this guy? The sacrifice you must be in the WWE is unreal. Oh, what a clothesline. And Triple H hits the ground.
Oh, look at the emotion. Oh, look at the emotion. Oh! Oh, that did it. How is he still on his feet? Well, going to the top, high risk. Oh! Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move.
Triple H not happy about that. Michaels is pulling out every stop to win this. Oh my gosh.
Down goes the Game.
Yeah, but I don't anticipate Triple H staying down for long, Cole.
Shawn Michaels hits the jackpot with a huge move.
We got a cover.
2.
Oh, it's Shawn Michaels, and he's even things up.
The winner of this fall, evening this bout at 1 fall apiece, Shawn Michaels.
Both these superstars are spent. but Shawn Michaels has got it back to even. Wait a minute.
And now, the third and deciding fall will be contested as a ladder match.
Oh my gosh. Once again, it goes from bad to worse. You know, Michael, I don't think either one of these superstars have the strength or power left to even climb a ladder.
It's hard to put into words what this comeback for Shawn Michaels has meant for so many in the WWE Universe. Away from the ring for over 4 years, King, after severely injuring his back all the way back in 1998.
Well, I realize all that, but was it a smart decision for him to make this comeback? I mean, could it cost him his health in later years?
Well, it might, but it's something Shawn Michaels had to do. HBK is a proud athlete with the soul. Of a warrior.
And he's heading back inside the ring. Again, this is a no disqualification match. Anything goes.
Well, I think that's good grief. Tremendous impact with that ladder.
And the ladder again, causing tremendous damage.
Well, say what you will about his size and strength, but is there anyone smarter than Triple H? Nobody uses his mind in the ring more wisely than the cerebral assassin.
And sometimes it's an evil mind, King, but Shawn Michaels is no saint himself. He can be as controversial and break as many rules in the ring as anybody.
And with the cold, calculating minds of both Triple H and Shawn Michaels that we were talking about, a 3 stages of hell match becomes an unbelievably dangerous contest.
And the longer this match goes in this barbaric environment, the more it is going to shorten the career and take more and more out of each man.
Man, I used to never see this happen to HBK. I'd never see the showstopper get beat up like this.
Is that proof that...
Climb it! We got it! This should be it!
What an impact from the knee.
There he goes. He's going up. Look at this. Triple H is going to do it.
And Triple H is going to win the championship. And Shawn Michaels playing defense and saving the title.
Oh, man, so close for the game, but HBK able to pull.
Oh, sweet chin music knocks Triple H to the floor.
And you know what this means? If Shawn Michaels can get to his feet, all he's got to do is climb that ladder.
What is Flair doing? Flair very active at ringside, but that's what it's all about. The prize hanging above the ladder. Shawn Michaels could be just moments away. Michaels checks the scenery. Now he's going to climb the ladder. He's going to head up top, King. He's looking for the championship.
Well, Shawn Michaels has had the heck beat out of him, but somehow he's reaching down deep here. Make that last rung. Oh, look at this. Triple H.
And Michaels sent to a table. What a spill.
Oh, my God. Shawn Michaels' body lying helpless on the floor after going through those tables, and now it looks like it's clear sailing to the titles for the game. And he's going for that ladder. Come on, put that down. Oh, not again.
And we're going back between the ropes.
Would you look at this? You know, there's never been any quit in Triple H, and it's not going to happen here tonight.
Heading back to the top. reversal. Can he follow up?
He's got hold of that ladder.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Climbing the ladder. Climbing to the top of the ladder.
Whoa. Whoa! Hang on there! I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. He seems dazed. He's confused. This reversal there.
Somehow, someway, he figured out a way to make this even more violent.
Oh, mama! Uh-oh. It might be time to run.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
Oh, ow! Sean sees the opening. Oh, reversal. Ooh. Well, he was able to reverse it and get out of that. He's heading back up. Just give it another good tug. Oh, the elbow connects. Oh!
Trying to keep the ladder steady as he scales the rungs. He's setting it up. Triple H setting it up. And that should do it.
Oh, no. I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
He's going back up. Oh, don't slip.
It nearly got away from him.
Look at this. It's hanging by his nails. How much punishment can that body? Oh, my gosh, kid. Well, that's why it's sometimes better to just let go. This won't make any friends.
Going up the ladder again.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
And there's the reversal.
A clothesline out of nowhere. Here he goes again. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
This could be coming down any second.
Climb it. You got it. This should be it.
And the swinging neckbreaker takes him down.
No, not again. There's no way. There's no way that Shawn Michaels is taking control again. How much more? Incoming.
That's impact and then some.
Oh my gosh, he nearly fell. Ladder. Oh, Triple H cannot be enjoying this. Ladder.
Heading back up the ladder. Going up the ladder again.
I don't like the looks of this.
These superstars will do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
He needs to...
Now trying to make the climb again, slowly, but with everything he's been through as quickly as he can.
Oh, what a shot!
Climbing the ladder. Climbing to the top of the ladder.
Whoa. Boy, looks really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty. The hands of the game grab the biggest prize in the game. And I'll tell you what, Cole, both these men may never be the same.
That may have ended Shawn Michaels' career, and it came at the hands of Triple H. But the game may have taken months of his own career, too. What an amazing performance by both men.
After months of bitter, intense battles, Armageddon seemed to put a bookmark in the chapter of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. But there was certainly no rest for the weary. Just as the game and HBK were at their most vulnerable, other superstars were making their play to capitalize.
HBK really does stand for Has Been Kid.
Chris Jericho set his sights on ending the career of his childhood hero, Shawn Michaels. Meanwhile, Booker T challenged Triple H for the coveted World Heavyweight Championship.
Triple H may be looking at the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Both rivalries would culminate in two epic encounters at WrestleMania 19.
Michaels with a roll-up. Yes! Pedigree! Pedigree! And it's over.
But it wasn't until the night after WrestleMania that the game and HBK would cross paths again, granting a voice of reason to emerge from the shadows.
You guys are my friends! We gotta get this together! You gotta know something, man. It ain't never gonna be over between me and Shawn Michaels. You've gotta make a choice. It's either him or me.
Triple H, defiant in his ways, refused to see the light, and tensions would again flare.
Thank goodness for Nate and Jericho. They stopped Shawn Michaels at the very, very last second. Kevin Nash. Triple H is trying to explain to Nash that Shawn Michaels kicked Triple H.
What? What the hell is that about?
There's got to be a method to the madness of the game.
In the backlash of the destruction, Triple H and Shawn Michaels would be joined by four top contenders in a 3-on-3 six-man tag team matchup.
What a night it's gonna be Sunday at Backlash!
Think about the dichotomy of this match, King. On one side, there you see Booker T, but Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. And the relationship they've had with that man, Triple H, over the years, and it's come down to this here tonight.
Yeah, Kevin Nash has come back, and he wants to get his hands on Triple H, but look at this. Triple H wants none of Big Sexy, does he?
Jericho in, and here comes Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels with a little mocking of the Nature Boy Ric Flair there before this match gets underway. Here they go.
This is going to be a good one.
King, when you talk about all six of these men, all of them have at one point in their career been at the very top.
Oh, without a doubt. And probably the longest man at the top is Nate, Ric Flair, World Heavyweight Champion for years and years and years. And Triple H, World Heavyweight Champion now. He's been at the top of his game for years, too. But you're right about another thing, Cole. Every one of these guys is a true superstar in every sense of the word.
All six of these men used to being in the spotlight, used to be in the middle of it all.
so important that every member of both teams is on the same page right now. I mean, you have to work as a team, as a well-oiled machine, because the team that will be successful is the team that's the most unified.
Yes, King, that's what tonight is all about. It's not about being individuals, it's about being a team. It's about being a good teammate, doing whatever is necessary to help your teammates.
It sounds like you're okay with cheating. So cheat is okay then, huh? I mean, as long as it's good for the team?
It depends, King. Sometimes it's not called cheating, it's called being a good teammate.
Oh my gosh!
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent. Whoa!
The game dominating the match here in the early goings.
Reversal. Oh.
King, we've talked about being a team and not competing as individuals, but with so many egos in this match and so many guys wanting to go after one other guy, is that even possible?
Who knows? I mean, Cole, you have to look at these 6 individuals and tell me, who do you think has the biggest...
Who has the biggest ego among these 6 superstars? But if I had to pick, I'd pick Triple H, the Game. He's the best there is, and he will be the first one to tell you that.
Wait a minute, Triple H? Really? Come on, it has to be Shawn Michaels. I mean, his ego applied for statehood one time. Or what about Kevin Nash? His ego has its own zip code. Big Daddy Cool. Let's see what he's got. As you said before the match, he hadn't been in the ring competing in a long, long time.
Well, that's true, but Kevin Nash still looks to be in prime condition, King.
Certainly one thing we know hasn't changed is that... Big Daddy Cool still has that strength. We know there are personal issues between just about every competitor in this match, but maybe the most interesting history is between Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho. Can you imagine that Shawn Michaels used to be Chris Jericho's role model, Cole? Chris Jericho looked up to Shawn Michaels.
And wouldn't it be nice if somehow Chris Jericho could again find the respect that he once had for Shawn Michaels? But I don't know. Those days may be long, long gone.
Well, you see, when you have a hero and then you become greater and better than your hero, it's hard to have respect for him anymore.
I don't know if Shawn Michaels would agree with that assessment, Ken.
Triple H is chipping away. Look at him out there reaching for the tag. He can't wait to get back in the mix. And Triple H, what offense.
Man, Chris Jericho, what offense. King with 6 men in and around the ring at all times. Trouble could come from any direction. Needless to say, the referee has a lot on his hands tonight.
Wow, that's putting it mildly, Cole. This would have been a good match to have 2 or even 3 wrestlers. Oh, wait, nice reversal. He's got him. Nice move. Whoa. Misjudged that.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
And the offensive display by Shawn Michaels.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. Chris Jericho Jericho knows how to polish off an opponent.
We have to focus a little bit on Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, and Triple H. Their relationship, how close these three men used to be.
Well, everybody knows about them. I mean, about that history. Those three men were like brothers, Cole.
Well, maybe at one point, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H were like brothers, King, like you said. But that was a long time ago. And tonight, Kevin Nash and HBK are on the opposite side of the ring from the game. Staring him down along with Ric Flair and Chris Jericho.
Well, you're right, Cole. It was a long time ago. But in everybody's mind, that memory is fresh. Kevin Nash thought that when he came back to the WWE, that he'd be able to reunite the clique and put these guys back together. But now we know that Triple H doesn't want anything to do with Kevin Nash or Shawn Michaels. Well, there's the showboat, Shawn Michaels. The one thing you know he's going to try to do in this match is steal the spotlight from the entire team. I mean, he needs all the attention to himself.
Oh, look at Shawn Michaels in that ring, King. When you see some, what a move!
The king of the world right there. And we know what Chris Jericho's goal is here tonight.
Yes, Chris Jericho talked about it before the match. He said he wants to take out Shawn Michaels. Is that a smart strategy to use in a match like this, though?
Well, Chris Jericho can go after Shawn Michaels whenever he gets the chance, but he's got to make sure he stays in sync with his teammates. He's got to remember that this is a team match.
Shawn Michaels has always loved the spotlight. He's never shied away from the spotlight, and tonight the spotlight is shining right on him.
Oh, he loves the spotlight, all right. Listen, if you're not talking about Shawn Michaels isn't listening.
And being a man who's made a career of being by himself, maybe Shawn Michaels is struggling a little bit, trying to work as part of a team.
One thing to make sure of is don't ever turn your back on any of these guys. Don't ever get caught napping.
Yeah, some incredibly intelligent, opportunistic superstars in the ring tonight. Triple H is so smart. So is Ric Flair. So is Y2J. All of them, really some mind power up there.
Booker T has got to be fired up. He's had issues with all three of these men at one time or another. Nate, Chris Jericho, and Triple H.
Well, especially Triple H. Booker T has big-time recent issues with the game after nearly becoming the World Heavyweight Champion less than a week ago.
And if you talk about Booker T and Triple H, their backgrounds couldn't be more opposite. I mean, the lives they've come from to get to where they are today are poles apart. Booker T from the mean streets and Triple H from a place of privilege. Triple H coming into this match as the World Heavyweight Champion and probably the most feared man in the WWE right now.
That World Heavyweight Championship is a title the game won a little over 2 months ago at No Way Out, and has staunchly defended ever since.
And Triple H has been competing with the confidence of a champion. He doesn't believe there's anybody that can touch him right now.
The question with Kevin Nash coming in tonight was, having only come back a few weeks ago, would ring rust be an issue for him?
Well, I don't know about that, Cole. That may be just the case because Big Daddy Cool is not very cool. Well, that's it.
King, I've got to ask you, even though Kevin Nash and HBK are competing as teammates tonight, we heard Triple H tell Kevin Nash a couple of weeks ago that HBK eventually would turn on him. Do you think that could happen here tonight? Wow, what a move from Triple H. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
Can he score the pin? And he brings up the count. My God, there's so much on the line here. He could pin his opponent right here. He breaks up the pin, and the match continues.
Ow! And he gets leveled.
He thinks he has it. Doing whatever it takes to win.
Whoa!
And now it is show-off time. Don't waste time floating here.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. Got his opponent, and what's he going for here? Ooh. You can't leave yourself open to Triple H like this. Talk about catching a beating. Submission! The hold's locked in! He's in perfect position! Complete control! And he wants to get out of there in the worst way.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Triple H doing a great job of turning that around.
Triple H setting it up.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. Triple H, now that's a finishing move, people.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Ouch! What's the game going to do here?
Oh, my. Look at this.
Triple H. What a maneuver.
Shoulders down.
Oh, mama.
And he kicks out. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here?
Man, Triple H What offense.
Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent.
And he does it one more time. And he gets back in the ring.
Oh, going to the top, high risk. He seems dazed. He's confused. Ooh, that did it. Oh, that's devastating.
Look at this. What a spine buster.
Uh-oh, big move coming.
Triple H looking to finish things. And that should do it. He's going for the pin. This could. And he breaks up the count. My God, there's so much on the line here.
Chris Jericho just a month ago involved in an unbelievable match that many people said stole the show at WrestleMania. What an encounter that was between Jericho and HBK.
Oh, it was without a doubt one of the greatest matches I've ever seen at any WrestleMania, Cole. But you know what? That's what happens when you get two athletes as great as Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels are. And then their feuds become personal.
And of course that rivalry between Y2J and Shawn Michaels no less as fierce today as then. Booker T, so athletic. We all know about his past, but the fact is that he is here now, and Booker T is obviously one of the elite superstars in WWE.
Yeah, but the problem I have with him is that Booker T is a known lawbreaker. I mean, he has no respect for the rules whatsoever.
Well, sounds to me like he's the best kind of teammate you could have.
He didn't need a GPS to find the mark. HBK sees the opportunity. Look out. Triple H, one step ahead. Look at this, it's locked in.
Can he do it? Can he dig down deep and fight out of this hold? And now he's back out on the apron.
Well, Shawn Michaels is looking very vulnerable right now. This is turning into a real struggle for him.
And with Shawn Michaels, we all know how much his body has been through.
Yeah, and even though Shawn Michaels looks like he's in the best shape of his life, it doesn't matter how he looks. We all know that he has been severely injured in the past and what a toll those injuries have taken on him.
Oh, what a pedigree.
That should do it right there. And he finally gets out of the ring. What a reversal.
Oh, he wants to get in this one so bad. Oh, ow! Uh-oh, sharpshooter is on. How long can they hold on?
A of the three superstars across the ring from Triple H tonight, there isn't one of them who doesn't have a major bone to pick with the game. All three of those guys want a piece of him.
Well, you got his two former friends, Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels, who are now the best of enemies to Triple H. And then there's Booker T, who tried to take that World Heavyweight Championship from him at WrestleMania and then again last week.
Oh yeah, King, there's no doubt that Triple H is a marked man here tonight.
Not giving Shawn Michaels a chance to recover. Actually, that's smart. Oh!
His shoulders are down. Oh, and a save just in the nick of time. And back into the shark. And will this be it? Two. Oh, what timing. A few more seconds and this would have been over. And now he's back out on the apron.
Man, Triple.
And this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. Triple H got it. The World Heavyweight Champion and his team are victorious. Triple H, he's always thinking. He's always got an equalizer. I mean, he's always got backup.
Triple H again proving why he's the cerebral assassin king, why he's the World Heavyweight Champion, doing whatever it takes to stay on top, doing whatever it takes to remain the very best. And if Kevin Nash wasn't angry before, he's angry now.
Coming off a grueling title defense, Triple H was steadily building his legacy as one of the greatest World Heavyweight Champions in WWE history. The following night on Raw, the game looked to take the night off. However, Stone Cold Steve Austin had other plans.
You can pick your own opponent tonight, as long as that opponent is a former world champion. I'll wrestle the greatest former world heavyweight champion of all time, Ric Flair.
I'm overwhelmed. I mean, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened in my entire life. The best versus the best, just like we talked about.
I chose you to stick it up Austin's ass. I chose you not because you're Ric Flair. I chose you because you're Ric Flair. You'll lay down.
With Ric Flair's integrity at stake, Shawn Michaels paid Flair a visit to remind him who he was and give the dirtiest player in the game his confidence back.
Do you really think I can go out there and beat a guy like Triple H right now?
I know you can do it.
Where's Flair getting this from?
After what I saw you do to Triple H,
Look at these shots by Flair.
I am here to tell you that you, Ric Flair, were, are, and will always be the greatest wrestler in the world. And I just want to know if I'm in the same league with Ric Flair.
You, Michael, will always be a Ric Flair wannabe.
He just stuck it on Shawn Michaels.
I am not the little boy watching my idol. I am a heartbreak kid, the showstopper. You didn't pass the torch to me. I took it from you.
Ric Flair.
We can think back to the last 20 years and some of the greatest five-star matches and Match of the Year candidates, and one common denominator is that they usually had either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels in them.
And that's why this match is almost guaranteed to be special. I love it.
The Texas crowd does too, King. The cheers for HBK already starting up from his home state fans. But you can hear that Flair has his cult following too, as always. The opportunistic veteran in the ring today, Nature Boy Ric Flair, who's overcome it all. 16-time world champion. Survived a horrific plane crash years ago when he suffered a broken back.
And not many people thought that Ric Flair would ever come back to WWE after that. But not only did he come back, He came back to dominate.
Can you imagine coming back from a plane crash like the Nature Boy?
The official's not going to tolerate that.
We can think back to the last 20 years and some of the greatest five-star matches and Match of the Year candidates, and one common denominator is that they usually had either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels in them.
And that's why this match is almost guaranteed to be special. I love it.
The Texas crowd does too, King. The cheers for HBK already starting up from his home state fans. But you can hear that Flair has his cult following too, as always.
Oh, do you hear that? Man, I felt those reverse knife edge chops, and they are brutal. Ric Flair. Just being overwhelmed here.
Oh, he's got him covered. He wasted no time going for that. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
Oh, I'll bet we see Nature Boy reach even deeper into his bag of tricks tonight than he usually does. Desperate people do desperate things, and Ric Flair needs to win this match here tonight.
And we all know what kind of tactics Ric Flair can call on when he's desperate. The dirtiest player in the game didn't earn that nickname by playing nice.
And Ric Flair nails it. Wow, he's still down after that.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on. Ric Flair is getting ready here.
You know, Shawn Michaels might be as athletic a superstar as we have in WWE today.
And that's always the one thing to watch out for in a Shawn Michaels match. With his athleticism, HBK has the ability to dictate the pace of a match, like a fast-break basketball team.
Well, that's if he gets going, Cole. Ric Flair is doing everything he can to prevent Shawn Michaels from getting any kind of momentum in this match. Woo!
We'll see just how important Ric Flair's signature move, the figure 4 leg lock, becomes before the end of this match. when the Nature Boy uses effectively, it's been said that it puts severe pressure on 7 different points of your legs.
Well, let me tell you something, Cole. I felt it, and I hate it. I don't think there's anything worse than the figure 4 leg lock from Flair. Well, except maybe for one of his chops. Oh, man. You see this, Cole? Just as important. Do you hear it? Oh, man, so powerful.
Right on the tailbone.
Still not through. What offense Shawn Michaels is showing at this point.
Somehow, some way, Shawn Michaels has come battling back. Again, the Heartbreak Kid is simply amazing.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring. Not giving Shawn Michaels a chance to recover. Actually, that's smart. Well, that's it.
The one thing Ric Flair wants to do here tonight is negate the speed and quickness advantage that Shawn Michaels has over him, and it looks like he may be doing it.
Well, even what's Flair going for here, but wait, a reversal by Shawn Michaels, and ooh, Flair hit that corner hard. He's dazed.
Yeah, really dazed.
Here comes HBK. Oh, Flair in the corner now. Shawn Michaels has him, but wait a minute. Referee, oh, look at that.
Blatant low blow.
And I think Ric Flair got both HBK and the referee. What are you going to do now, Nature Boy? Woo! This guy's just getting worn out. Oh, look at this. Ric Flair with a figure 4, but no!
Shoved right into the official. And now Shawn Michaels is ready to go. And he's tuning up the band for some sweet chin music on Nate.
Look out, Nature Boy.
And he connects. Who the heck? Randy Orton
with a steel chair to the back of Shawn Michaels. And look at this, he's putting Nature Boy on top of HBK.
The youngest member of Evolution.
Are you kidding?
Helping
the referee?
His buddy Flair.
And there's the 3 count. I can't believe this, Cole.
No, I can't. That's the way these guys operate.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, he's almost unconscious. There's no way he could have won this match over Shawn Michaels without the help of Randy Orton. Ric Flair can barely stand, but Shawn Michaels is out.
Orton paying dividends.
What you see in this ring is the greatest example of evolution.
As the members of Triple H's new faction, Evolution, continued to grow, so did the problems for the Heartbreak Kid.
Shawn Michaels is the next legend that I'm going to kill.
It's Legend versus the Legend Killer. Michaels goes. Oh, he's caught. Sweet chin music. Oh, Michaels blocks into the RKO. And Orton wins it. The Legend Killer prevails.
Later that same night, Triple H's long title reign came to an end. In the weeks to come, the game would enlist an animal in an effort to reclaim his throne.
That's Batista. The hell? Batista solving Shawn Michaels.
HBK's problem problems only became worse with the addition of the newest member of Evolution. At the 2003 Survivor Series, the animal would unleash his rage.
We're down to Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton. Wait a minute. That animal, Batista, no!
Look, Shawn, I powerbombed your ass straight to hell.
Hey, just come on down, you jacked up Nimrod.
Batista and Michaels will go one-on-one at Armageddon.
Dave Batista, 6'5", 325 pounds.
In 30 years that I've been around this business, I don't think I've ever seen a better big match wrestler than Shawn Michaels.
I believe in Armageddon.
Shawn Michaels has got to get on that horse tonight. Use every bit of speed and quickness that he can come up with and try to frustrate Batista with his movement.
You know, I don't think Batista gets frustrated, Cole. And Shawn Michaels has all the momentum here. And it's Batista with the reversal.
Struggling for control.
Here we go with Shawn Michaels. From behind, Shawn Michaels making a move.
Oh, ow!
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
Ow, what an elbow! Nature Boy Ric Flair has instructed Batista to show no mercy to Shawn Michaels tonight. To try to hurt him. I guarantee you, Cole, that those were the words from the dirtiest player in the game.
And injury worries are always hanging over Shawn Michaels' head. His history of back problems is lengthy and very well known.
That's exactly why so many of his opponents focus squarely on that lower back of his.
But King, Shawn Michaels is something a little bit different than anyone else I've ever seen. An incredible veteran heart that allows him to persevere through even the toughest battles despite his back.
He drops the elbow.
He was able to reverse it and get out of that. He's heading back up.
Batista going to work now.
Oh, huge shot to Batista.
Well, if there's one thing Batista has to do, it's come at Shawn Michaels with power. Ground HBK and pound HBK.
And we all know that when a Batista pounding begins, it doesn't stop. That's his game. Batista is just one big monster, Cole. I mean, what a physical specimen. Look at him. He's got muscles in places most people don't even have places.
And with Shawn Michaels giving up about 100 pounds to Batista, there might be a little bit of an intimidation factor here tonight. HBK isn't easily intimidated, but if there is anyone that could intimidate him, it might be Batista.
Well, let's face it. Batista could intimidate anybody. Batista could intimidate Godzilla and King Kong both at the same time.
No, a kick out for Batista. And again, the showstopper heading to the top.
Heads up. Oh, he got him. To take a chance like that, do you know how badly he must want to win this?
Batista, with his strength and power, has the ability to throw Shawn Michaels around the ring like a piece of garbage if he gets him in the right position.
And believe me, that's exactly what this big monster thinks of Shawn Michaels. a piece of garbage. I don't think Batista respects anyone. Well, maybe Nate, Triple H, and Randy Orton a little bit. But other than that, I don't think he has any respect for anyone.
He is slowly getting dissected. Oh, no! Good grief. Now that's what I call a move.
Oh, what's Shawn Michaels getting ready to do here? Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels. And it's Batista with the reversal.
The offense of Batista is working well right now.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move. Shawn Michaels probably going through this match with one eye on the man in Batista's corner the entire time, Ric Flair. Flair, the winner of a very controversial match with Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood this past summer.
Wait a minute, controversial? Nate's won that match fair and square, Cole. The only thing controversial about it was that Shawn Michaels lasted as long as he did against the Nature Boy.
I don't think you'd find too many people who would agree with your take on the Ric Flair-Shawn Michaels match at Bad Blood King. I mean, Shawn Michaels had that match all but won until Randy Orton got involved.
Well, that's your opinion, and I respect your right to be wrong. But I think Nate would have made a miraculous recovery and won that match with or without Randy Orton's help.
Batista has the Nature Boy Ric Flair in his corner tonight, coaching him up on how to take out Shawn Michaels. Flair, no doubt, telling him to go after Shawn Michaels' Achilles heel, that damaged lower back.
And you know what? Batista better start listening to Nate. No one is better at finding weak spots in an opponent than Ric Flair.
Flair has been such a steadying influence for the two young members of Evolution, Batista and Randy Orton.
Well, Shawn Michaels proving that he can go toe-to-toe with Batista. I told you this Shawn Michaels is in amazing condition. This is make or break time for him right here.
Batista, the big man, at 6'6", 318 pounds, has a nearly 100-pound weight advantage over Shawn Michaels. But if anything, that's just proving what a big target it makes him.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels really doing damage now, Cole. Throwing caution to the wind to try to take down the monster. Some added pressure on Batista in this match because Evolution is gunning for a clean sweep in their matches here tonight. And with Randy Orton already having taken care of his part of the bargain. Earlier, Evolution hopes resting squarely on Batista at this point.
That certainly does up the ante for Batista, doesn't it? He'll have more than just himself to answer to if he can't get the job done against HBK.
Oh, my!
He's putting those educated feet to good use. Shawn's going to the top. Watch out!
What a huge move.
Oh, man, is he fired up?
Doing whatever it takes to win.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. Incoming!
Batista going to work now.
What a reversal! And the showstopper connects.
Batista with a good reversal. And Batista unloads a crippling shot.
Batista letting loose a punch that could drop a mule. This match, of course, taking place because of what went down at Survivor Series last month, when Batista's interference led to Shawn Michaels losing his match against Randy Orton.
Which also resulted in Stone Cold Steve Austin losing his position as co-general manager, King. Shawn Michaels' loss that night had major ramifications all across WWE.
And that just about tells you all you need to know about how bad Shawn Michaels wants the victory here tonight. Big elbow. He got him. He's going to take another
Shawn Michaels, King, he's tuning up the band, looking for a little bit of sweet chin music.
This is going to be bad for Batista, but wait a minute.
Oh, what a counter! Ooh! Spine buster by the animal. Incredible counter by Batista.
And now it looks like Batista ready to do Shawn Michaels in.
Batista feeling it. Batista. Gonna look for the patented Batista bomb right here.
Shawn Michaels in serious trouble. Here he goes. Well, it looks like it's all over for Shawn Michaels here, but wait.
No, not yet, not yet.
Oh, sweet chin music. And Michaels still right across Batista. Here's the count.
He got him. Michaels got him.
Uh-oh.
Shawn Michaels has beaten the animal. I can't believe it.
And neither can Shawn Michaels. Well, Evolution will not have a clean sweep tonight thanks to Shawn Michaels. This throws a hugest monkey wrench into the plans of Evolution at Armageddon.
Somehow, some way, Shawn Michaels has survived. His will to win is amazing. What an athlete and what a match. He's the showstopper. A capacity crowd out here in San Antonio. Shawn Michaels has come home to meet his former best friend, Triple H, for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh, boy. There is electricity in this arena, Cole. These fans want Shawn Michaels to become the world heavyweight champion so bad they can taste it.
And there's no scouting report necessary for either of these competitors. They know each other so well.
Watch it.
Wow. How good is this guy?
Oh, going to the top, high risk.
Shawn Michaels, we thought his career had ended some years ago due to a severely injured back, but the unbelievably resilient Michaels returned.
Well, Triple H has had some injury history of his own, Cole. He's had serious leg problems in the past with that torn quad muscle.
Those injuries to Shawn Michaels and Triple H kept both men out of action for a significant period of time. Shawn Michaels missing 4 years because of his back, and Triple H missing the better part of a year with the torn quad.
That's right, and before this is over, we'll see if either of those injuries come back to haunt Shawn Michaels or Triple H in this match.
And here's Shawn Michaels.
reversal there. You know, it was just over a year ago, Cole, at Armageddon, that Triple H won the World Heavyweight title in a brutal 3 stages of hell match.
And Shawn Michaels, along with just about every other person, see just the opposite happen and have HBK rip that championship out of the game's grasp here tonight.
Ouch! You can hear that in different time zones. Oh! HBK hits a huge elbow. Quite a contrast we've got in styles here tonight. The speed and athleticism of Shawn Michaels. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey. Look at HBK.
Yeah, Vincent Shawn Michaels.
Whoa.
Triple H sent over the top rope. And now Michaels right after Flair. And Flair knocked out as well.
Now you can strut, HBK. Oh, wait a minute. Incoming. No.
Michaels off the ropes. Down go Triple H and Flair.
HBK really being the showstopper right now, stopping the show of the game and Nature Boy. Wow! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Triple H both laying flat on their backs outside the ring, and Shawn Michaels standing tall inside. Michaels is pulling out every stop to win this matchup. Oh, one of the biggest matches of Shawn Michaels' career we're witnessing tonight. There's no doubt about it, Cole.
Maybe the biggest, King. Shawn Michaels knows this could be his last shot at the World Heavyweight title.
Well, the element that truly elevates this match to another level for Shawn Michaels is that it's happening here in his hometown. That gives it a whole other meaning.
And we've already seen it. Shawn Michaels is ready to risk life and limb to win this World Championship and send these fans into a frenzy. Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels and Triple H with a reversal.
And that's because the game has a gift for getting out of trouble, Cole. Whoa!
Triple H makes the last-second kick out by Michaels.
Triple H is chipping away.
That'll leave a mark.
Triple H, one step ahead. He's got him. This match for the heavyweight championship of the world is the final match on the final Raw of 2003. How could we end it any bigger or better than this, Cole?
That's right, King. This is the last Raw of the year, and we are ending it with a bang.
And again, the showstopper heading to the top.
Ah!
Oh, wow. Huge move. You can practically see the pain in his face right now, thanks to that tremendous move off the ropes.
I'll tell you from personal experience, there's nothing like competing in a world championship match in front of your own hometown fans. The people that have supported you throughout your entire career. You just know inside you can't. Let these people down. And that's what Shawn Michaels is feeling here tonight.
Well, we know Shawn Michaels has the huge home field advantage, King, but he has got to use his speed and athleticism, too. He can't be lured into a street fight type battle.
And that's exactly what Triple H would like to see this match turn into.
There's no doubt that the crown jewel of Evolution is the heavyweight championship of the world, held by its leader, Triple H.
And just think what it would do to Evolution if Shawn Michaels could take that world heavyweight champion off Triple H here tonight.
The fitness and speed of Shawn Michaels is coming to the forefront, just like it did the last time these two men met 2 weeks ago on Raw, when HBK and Rob Van Dam defeated Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista in a handicap tag match.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels is starting to get Triple H angry, and the one thing you don't want to do is make the game mad, because that's when he is most dangerous.
Well, he's not called the cerebral assassin for nothing. Triple H will pull out all the stops to make sure his title doesn't slip away.
He thinks he has it.
Oh, man, I thought he had him.
Doing whatever it takes to win. We know one thing Shawn Michaels could do anywhere at any time, and that's deliver some sweet chin music. All his other tools are effective, but nothing is as effective as that super kick of his.
Oh, he is the maestro of maestros, Cole. Always ready to tune up the band. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Oh, what's Shawn Michaels getting ready to do here?
Oh, another tremendous chop.
What an impact from the knee. Triple H, not happy about that. Oh boy, Shawn Michaels turning up the man, Cole.
Triple H has no idea where he is.
Sweet chin music, no wait.
Oh, come on now. Oh, and Triple H just blasted the official.
Well, he was going after Shawn Michaels, but Michaels ducked, but... Oh!
Went for sweet chin music. Triple H now going, oh, a DDT, planting Michaels.
Man, oh man. Wait a minute. Look at Ric Flair sliding that championship in to the game. Oh, wait a minute. What's he thinking about doing here with that?
What do you think? The referee's down.
Look out, Shawn!
Oh, right off Shawn Michaels' skull.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Triple H is going to steal this.
Come on, Shawn Michaels. Cole, if Michaels can survive this, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah.
The championship advantage, as we call it here on Monday Night Raw, is that Triple H must be pinned or submit for the championship to change hands here tonight.
Well, you're right about that. A disqualification or a countout will not do it.
And what that championship advantage that we talked about does is it puts the referee in a tough spot, because no matter what Triple H does here, the referee no doubt won't want to disqualify him, because...
Oh, sweet chin music!
And then look, Shawn collapses in exhaustion, and
he did it!
Oh!
Shawn Michaels is world champion!
This is unbelievable! Shawn Michaels. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I think the official said both men's shoulders were down. It was a tie.
Hey, look out.
Triple H is still champ.
Are you kidding me? Now this fight rages on.
And it's Flair now, set for the ride.
Shawn Michaels has got to be living off Sweet Chin Music on the Nature Boy. There you go. A shot to the official. And I got to think that he deserved it.
What a crime.
What an unbelievable environment in the arena with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. You can forget about pinfalls. You can forget about submissions and disqualifications and countouts. King, there's only one way to win this last man standing match, and that is to literally, physically destroy your opponent until he cannot stand for the referee's 10 count.
And I know both of these individuals, Cole, it's going to